Good morning. It's from a very unseasonably chilly Ebro Valley that I started this video this morning. Today's video, as you've probably seen, is about going long. So already it's been quite a surprising morning, and it's only 3.9. Very, very cold for here. And the other thing was that I came out to discover that I had a broken spoke. So I had to fix that before I could even start this morning. And if any of you have any tips on how to fish out an errant spoke nipple from within the two walls of a twin wall rim, I'd be very grateful. I'm very much regretting the large bowl of cereal this morning. I usually ride the mornings fasted. It's not it's not sitting well. I can't tell you how fantastic it is to have something like this for my lockdown ride. It's just unbelievable. Sometimes you've got to pinch yourself. The other thing to be thankful about is just how crap the Spanish weather forecasters are. So today, the reason why I chose today to go long was because it's supposed to be cloudy, so it wouldn't get too hot. It's supposed to be quite cold with a little bit of wind. Well, we've got this. The strange thing I've noticed about cycling with a camera, it's like there's someone else here on the ride. I mean, I ride solo, but it's strange. You just feel that you can sort of chat away about almost anything. He was a giant of a man, over 7 feet tall, but he only had one leg. Christina Hendricks. But the funny thing was is that then you caramelise the onions, but it's always better to do that in a proper saute pan. Unlike most boys of my age, you learn German from Warlord magazine, so the entire repertoire would be Torpedos los, Hans hoch, Gott in Himmel, and that's about it. Spoke nipple out of the rim. I had to shake the rim itself, so that the spoke nipple would slide down to the bottom, where I had a screwdriver poked through the spoke hole, and it was covered in grease, so it got caught on the grease and I could drag it out. Just had to drop in and do the milking this morning, but now I'm footloose and fancy free for the rest of the day. Let's hope I last. We're coming up on 3 hours now. I think it's time for a coffee. Quite lucky, I've got two cafes en route which are open, which also serve caffeinated coffee, which is not necessarily available at home. Right at the end of the leg, and as I was just coming up to the roundabout, our local queen of the mountains is ridiculously quick. It was going the other way, and I thought, oh, I'll just hurry around the roundabout and see if I can catch up with her. Gone, absolutely gone. It's a dead straight road. I can see about a mile. She's gone. So with this unexpected sun that we've got quite a strong headwind on the homebound leg. It's going to get a bit tiring this afternoon because it tends to build. So we're up to about 116, 117 kilometres. I'm just beginning to get a few niggles. Hungry for one thing, but the headwind is getting a bit of quite a pain. It's only half of the time. But other than that, there's well, my hands aren't as bad as they were, so thanks to Anthony Davey for that. I've just tweaked up my handlebars just a smidge, just the angle of them, and it's definitely better. But other than that, actually I'm not so bad. I think I'll be alright. We'll find out anyway. Well, I've cut my circuits down to 28 kilometres each now, because the headwind was getting a bit much in one go. It's like an hour, so it's a lot less now, but going in this direction, it's lovely. I mean, you're wafting along, I'm just doing 35 and it's just so easy. I wish I could only just go in this direction, just in this direction. Beautiful, perfect. Anyway, hopefully this leg will see me up to an Imperial Century. Strava's just stopped. Caught it quite soon after it did, so I only missed out on 4.7 kilometres, but I don't know why it's doing it. It's going around a roundabout and it just decided to stop. Oh well, it's just that I kind of wanted the whole ride to be on Strava in one big go, so now I'm going to have to do an extra 4.7 if it's going to register as the ride that I want. I was being overtaken by a articulated lorry, which was being overtaken by an Audi, which was being overtaken by a Mercedes Sprinter. All in a row! Safe as houses. Last circuit, the wind's really got up. You can hear there's hardly any wind, and I'm doing 41, so it's time to head for home, I think. That should be it. Final turn of the day. Pretty tired. Bottom's pretty sore, but I do have a little downhill. First one for a little while. Just came out on a different direction so I could have a bit of a rest after I climbed it. Do this little last piece. But pretty pleased. Should be a good total. We'll see in a minute. Turned blue at the end there when Strava did it to me again. It stole a whole 100 metres this time. But I'm done. It's about 100 metres short of 205 kilometres, so I'm thrilled, exhausted, thrilled. So it's, well, thrilled. So it's especially nice because 2 years ago, about now, the most I could do was stand for 15 minutes in the kitchen after the radiation therapy. So 2 years to go from that to this, well, it just feels like a whole new start, really, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching.